What's up, gang? I already made a video for today. I'm on day 70 of my semen retention journey. Not journey, my streak. I've been on this journey a lot longer than this, but my streak has 70 days today. And I'm just going to process a thought that I had coming back from a family Christmas party with you. Semen retention obviously plays a role in this. Guys, I don't know if you've realized this yet, or if this is just part of going down semen retention, which inevitably becomes spiritual, which inevitably just starts to break all your limiting beliefs and your perspectives about life and your views and everything. It just starts changing everything. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Life is a little meaningless. So you might as well get whatever the F you want. There really is no inherent meaning to life besides the meaning that we give it. So you might as well just go fucking get whatever you want. Like, if it doesn't matter either way, if you get it or you don't get it, you might as well just go fucking get it. Whatever you want. Your dream life, your experiences, your adventures, whatever. Whatever it is you're here to get, and whatever the reason is that you're not getting it right now or having it right now, screw that. It doesn't matter. None of it even matters anyways. They might say, well, Jason, that's a really pessimistic view. That's a really whatever. Even, was it David? Was it Solomon? One of those in the Bible. You know, all is vanity. All is meaningless. It's coming from men that got everything, that had everything. They got everything to realize that nothing actually matters. Nothing inherently has any value in this life besides the meaning and the value that we attach to it. That's why two people could go through identical situations, and one could attach one meaning and one could attach another meaning, and thus they have completely different perspectives and lives and emotional states from the same thing, the same experience. Guys, I lost my mom July 8th of this year. 5.5 months, almost. And this has been the reoccurring theme that I have gotten out of it. Why am I playing small in life? It seems like there would appear to be an expiration date placed on most people's physical realities. Now, personally for me, I still believe that I'm gonna live an insanely long life, way beyond what everybody currently believes is possible. I firmly believe that. I just have that feeling, that desire. But for those who do not think like this, for those people who are not on semen retention, who are not approaching life from this perspective, who are leaning more into the NPC lane, who are just here to live and have a good time and have an experience and create a normal life and clock in their 70, 80 years and bounce, it would appear everybody's got a timer. And that didn't hit me till this year, when I lost my mom at age 68. She was only 68. And I just remember even on the day of the funeral, and just that whole thing, my takeaway is like, bro, number one, she left a real big empty space, and obviously in my heart and in my family's, but it's like, bro, what's the point? It appears most people have a timer on their life. Why the fuck am I living life through other people's eyes? Why the fuck am I doing things or not doing things just because other people deem them good or bad or not important or whatever? What a waste of life. I had stuff that I was gonna do for my parents. I had really cool shit that I was gonna do. And the kicker is, I'm like that close to being able to pull it off. Just like stuff for them financially, stuff for like, you name it. I had all this cool shit. And in this reality, my mom ran out of time. And why the fuck did I waste so many years not doing shit? Playing small. Knowing that most people's realities have a timer on them. Because guess what? I went through this crazy health journey that I'm like right on the end of now, that I've made it through, and like I've pretty much found the cheat code over the last 10, 15 years of literally trying out everything and almost dying and almost just being kicked to the curb from Western medicine, all the surgeries, all the specialists, like all the holistics, like bam, 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 year after year after year after year. This is it. It's not it. This is it. Oh, I think this is it. This is not it. This is it, you know? And I finally cracked the code. And I'm finally coming out of that. And it took all that, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is I get through all this stuff, and in this process, I'm now becoming a bigger, better version of myself, forgetting that simultaneously in this game that we call life, that we all came down here to play in this 3D reality with this construct of time, well, as I am moving through my linear time journey, although time isn't truly linear, I get in more than that in another time to explain the actual science behind that, because it's technically all happening now. But in this game of reality with linear time, well, guess what? The other characters in this game are also playing with linear time. So guess what? As I'm improving, getting healthier and happier and like more optimistic, and life's going this direction, I also have parents who are older in age. And because they've been playing their lives in linear reality and been deep in the game of just eating normal Western medicine, Western culture food, doing Western culture things, doing what is normal, well, guess what? It puts a clock, a stopwatch on their bodies and their timers. And it never occurred to me that as I'm improving up here, there's also other people that I love dearly that are going this way. And that was my big awakening for the year, is losing my mom. And that was my big wake-up call. I was just like, fuck it. Why am I playing small? Why would I ever play small? Why do I give a fuck if anybody cares if I say the word fuck online? Or that I do what I do, or that I dream so big and accomplish things so big that it intimidates the hell out of people. That I live a life so great that people are insecure about it and intimidated by it, and like, who cares? None of this shit is real, guys. We think this is reality, and then we go to night and sleep and think that we're dreaming of this far-off land. I am fully convinced that that is actually reality, and we are actually in the dream right now while we are awake. Fully convinced. So if we're in a dream reality here, where there's a veil, so we forget who we are, we forget that we're actually from that other place, we forget we're more powerful than we could ever imagine, so that we come down into this 3D reality to play with a fake, like a construct called time, which gives everything its meaning. And this, you know, we develop this whole idea of loss, this fake construct of loss, so that we can appreciate things more, of fear, so that we can love things more and truly appreciate the feeling of love. Have you realized it's just all of this stuff is a game so that we can experience something, so that we can experience a lesson that felt real to our soul, so that we could learn. We're literally in a video game to learn these lessons. And I, this year, got completely woken up from the dream. And now I'm in this freaking video game. And some days, guys, it feels like I'm wide awake. Some days I'm able to forget about it and just slip into my company and my business and forget and just be in the game. And guys, I get why some people would just opt out of being woken up in this game. I get it. Because like tonight was our Christmas party with my family. The first one my mom wasn't there for. And it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not the same. I've got 13 nieces and nephews. So everything is for them at this point, right? Kids that are still asleep in the game. So life is about the fun and the experiences. And so it's the presents and the gifts and having everybody over and like doing this stuff, right? Giving them all money, playing games with them. Like, yeah, that's the only fun part about these gatherings anymore for me. It's not the same. And maybe, guys, maybe this is part of growing up and that transitioning from like a boy to a man. And I'm not talking even physically or anything. It's like belief system wise, internally, like being awake to this game of life. Like when you finally realize what life is, it's almost like then you transition to being truly a man, of just not seeing the world as just this fake game or believing in this fake game anymore. It's just like seeing through it. Be like, fuck, everything's vanity. It's all just a game. This is why David and Solomon, all these great men, are like, life is meaningless. They go do all the stuff, they get all the things, they do whatever, and they find out, yeah, still meaningless. So you might as well go do something fucking great. Be fucking incredible. Be the best. Why not? Maybe that's terrible motivation. I don't know. But sometimes that's the only motivation I have, like tonight. It's just like, nothing matters. So hold your seed. Again, it doesn't matter if you hold your seed or not. Turn off. What is this? Technically, it doesn't matter if you hold your seat or not. What do I care? What does anybody care? Technically, it doesn't mean anything. We're all asleep in a game right now, and you'll learn a lesson. It'll feel real, and then you'll wake up one day and realize it wasn't real. It was all just a simulation to help you feel like something was real, to learn a lesson for your soul. In a video game of life. But also, knowing we're in a video game now, why not get the cheat code to the video game so you can just see, okay, well, if none of it matters, I might as well get everything I've ever wanted in this life. become the version of me I've always wanted to be, might as well. Why not? Let's just see. Let's just see if that can help fill a little bit of this void. You know, when my mom died, I wanted to just jump right into women and dating and just fucking women and it's as if she left a feminine void. And there's been a block like ever since, and just like there's so much inner turmoil that I finally realized I can't even be dating right now. I just have so much to work through emotionally, and that inevitably led to this journey of trying the semen retention again and realizing the healing benefits this has physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, like all the things. And then throwing in fasting, and then throwing in meditation and prayer and all this stuff. And life is finally starting to make sense. All these wise men of old, biblically, non-biblically, whatever, everybody's talking about the same shit. You know, these great men doing miracles, doing whatever, bending reality to their will. They're 100% using up all of their power. They're retaining it within them, and they're aiming it at the life they want. They're bending reality to their will. It's a cheat code. This is a video game. So why not you? I'll tell you what, gang. If you haven't lost anybody that you truly love in life yet, and I say lost, if you haven't had anybody you truly love that you're close to exit this video game and move on to the next level and keep you here yet, it only takes one. As men, again, this might be a limiting belief that I need to work through. It probably is. But it kind of seems like the only woman that ever unconditionally loves a man is his mom. Everybody else's love seems to come with condition. Even if it's siblings, even if it's friends, especially women, romantically, go stop supplying them money. Go stop checking off the supplier role, you know, duties as a man. See if they stick around. So much of this shit is conditional. And I've heard other people say that only women and children are the ones that actually get to experience love and fall in love. And men, it's just not that. I'm starting to be awakened to that. And it fucking sucks. Maybe it's a limiting belief. Is there a timeline where I could operate in a world that isn't that I could find a woman who offers unconditional love as opposed to all these other people offering conditional love? Yeah, I bet there is. So maybe that is something I have to work through. But it just fucking pisses me off that that is the status quo these days, that everybody is just accepting. And you don't realize it as a man until you lose your fucking mom from this life, this timeline, this video game of reality. And then you gotta sit with that. And you go to Christmases and realize, nope, nothing's the same. My mom, guys, she was the highest quality woman out of any woman on this planet. None of these hoes out here today could stand a chance of even coming close to the woman that my mom was. I don't know if it was that generation, and now this generation has just been royally fucked from a moral standpoint. But dude, my parents are married, what, 48 years straight? That's like unheard of now. And I'm out here looking for these chicks. They're all hoes, they're all run through, most of them. Super inflated egos. They think they bring all the value to the table. Most of them, they ain't shit. And maybe some of this anger is that I'm still on my journey to becoming the version of me that I truly desire to be, which maybe at that level, I don't even have to deal with any of these bullshit with women or anything like this. Who knows? But it just pisses me off because now I have finally lost, I guess, that support in this reality. Yeah, she's still out there. You know, I've still gotten in contact with her. I've had some dreams. I have had so many dreams about her. I've had people with spiritual gifts, you know, tell me that she's still around and talking to me, and she's still interacting with me. I can feel it. I'm convinced the other night I astral projected out and went and gave her a hug. So I'm convinced this stuff is 100% real. So I know she's there, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm fucking pissed that in this 3D reality, there's an absence of that love now, right? And that absence has created all the space for me to really go deep and start questioning literally everything and realizing everything is meaningless. It only has meaning based on what we attach to it. And hey, maybe you on semen retention, maybe you're going to start realizing this too, because I'm convinced, I'm on day 70 today. This semen retention, I'm convinced, is just raising your frequency and working everything through and out of your body to the point where it inevitably is bringing you back to source, bringing you back to God, bringing you back to, you know, your factory settings. And it's opening your eyes to the truths of reality, the truths of creation. And not all of it's fun. So I'm sure I seem to have some internal work to go through yet with all of this. And trust me, this right here, guys, this is why I've been doing all these crazy fasts. 5-day dry fast, 10-day water fast, 2-day dry fast, detoxing, all this stuff, trying to work out these emotions, work through these emotions so I can figure out what to do with this. Semen retention, holding on to this power, just seeing what happens. So, I don't really know what to offer you from this video. Normally I get on here and I have some sort of insight or something that I think is going to benefit you. Tonight, it's kind of just like this. Listen, there's going to be points on this semen retention journey that I'm convinced is going to start to alter reality and your perception of it. And it's going to start to change you. It's going to change you how you think, how you move, how you act, how you want to be perceived, what's holding you back, what's not holding you back. And I'm getting to the point where it's just burn the fucking ships, go all the way, do the thing. Quit being a little bitch about it. Nothing actually matters anyways. Be the person, do the thing, get the experience. Check off the thing on your list that you want to. Why are you holding back? And I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you guys. Hold your seed. Get your energy up and just create the life that you want. Why? Because why not? Nothing matters. You might as well have the best hand in the game. If you can be poor or rich, you might as well choose rich. If you can be weak or powerful, you might as well choose powerful. If you can be sick or healthy, you might as well choose healthy. You might as well choose the more fun route, even if it's not going to at a soul depth level satisfy you, because turns out maybe there isn't anything that's actually supposed to. And some of you might be saying, well, religion, well, Jesus can be that for you, whatever. It's like, to an extent, but even he understood these rules. He understood what was going on. You really love and being close to God, your creator, source. That's really all there is that will ever, I think, feel true and real. And everything else is just, it's a made-up video game for us to try to experience something that we otherwise could not experience in the dimension that we're actually operating from right now. Because we're so much higher, we're so much bigger, more plugged in, that we understand that we basically have to fake something to give ourselves these lessons, these scenarios. We have to put on a veil and come down here and pretend for a while. And it just kind of fucking sucks once you realize that, but you're still down here in the game. I don't know, maybe I'll post this, maybe I won't. This is more just for me at this point. This channel is really just for me at this point. It's just, you guys are helping me stay sane going through this. Just process my feelings, process my emotions. Because you know, sure as hell can't process this stuff with women because they weaponize it against you. Maybe that's another limiting belief. I don't know, but I've experienced it. Some stuff you literally can only have these discussions with your bros. That's you guys. Whatever, if this means anything to you, let me know, or don't. It doesn't matter either way. Comments, no comments, views or no views, none of it really matters. It's all just a game. So quit being a little bitch. Figure out what you want and go get it. Become the man you want to be. Why not? I literally, guys, I feel it. I can feel it in my bones that I'm about to get everything and anything that I've ever wanted in this entire life. I kid you not. Only to realize all I did was put myself inside of a box just to be able to get myself out of the box and experience that journey of feeling like I'm in a box and breaking free from the box that I intentionally wrapped myself in. Are you starting to see how it could feel a little meaningless? Knowing that I signed up for stuff in this timeline to go through stuff just so I could feel the freedom, the joy, the release, the opposite end of the emotional spectrum of getting through it, working through it, breaking through it, and getting to the other side only to realize, oh, nope. That's not going to fulfill me. Like, guys, I always wanted a Tesla. Me and my business partner, 5 years ago when we didn't have any money and we were trying to start our company, we didn't know anything about anything. Oh, wouldn't it be cool to get a Tesla? Matching Teslas. Well, we've made it then. Like, we pull up everywhere on matching Teslas. It'll be so cool. Well, guess what? We accomplished that this year. Only to realize it's kind of douchey. Only to realize it kind of doesn't matter. Because now I'm still the same man in a nicer car, realizing, great. Do people only even like me for my stuff? For my shit? For money? Oh, go get money. That'll make you feel better. Great. But now it's like, now I'm becoming known as a guy that's successful in the family or that has money or whatever. It's like, do my nieces and nephews even like me for me? Or do they just like me because I give them cool shit and I give them money and I take them for rides and I take them out on fun adventures with everybody and like... Yeah, I'm still going to keep creating more abundance and wealth and freedom because I get to do cool things for people in this life, for myself. And like, if you can choose between being poor or rich, you might as well choose rich. But it's not going to fill the void. It's not going to fill you. Your career isn't going to do it. These relationships with women aren't going to do it. It's a sign I should be done. Lights out. Do whatever you want, guys. You want to be the villain? Go be the villain. You want to be the hero? Go be the hero. Just be your own main character. Get shit done. And get everything you want out of this life. Because why not? Why not? If you made it this far, what do you think? Do you resonate? Do you know what I'm talking about? Or is it just me? Because this shit's real. It kind of sucks. You know? Christmas is supposed to... Well, maybe it's not supposed to be anything, but historically it's... It's supposed to be that thing that you look forward to and makes you feel something. And these days, guys, it's just... There's always an underlying sadness that I can tap into. And yeah, there's happy times and there's exciting times, but there's just this baseline reality emotion running under those, right? It's just, there's this default emotion just running of like, my eyes have been awakened to what reality is, and they can't be put back to sleep. Trust me, I get why people would go into the Matrix and take the pill that just lets them go back to sleep. I get it, because this is not for everybody. This is not for the faint of heart. If you're on this journey, you're a fucking badass. That's all I have to say, because you're built different if you're willing to choose to go down this path, like I am. Because it changes everything. And guess what? In the process, you'll get everything you've ever wanted. And that's the point, to get it and realize it wasn't even the point after all. We'll see if I post this one. I don't know. Peace and love. We'll chat later.